From minute details only a few fans caught, to hidden truths Oda cleverly embedded, all the way to subtle hints that might have slipped by even the sharpest of viewers. These are the 30 jaw-dropping, intriguing, or perhaps even baffling secrets you likely overlooked about the Marines in One Piece. Number 30. Picture this, Akainu, or as some insiders know him, Sakazuki, taking on the sheer might of Whitebeard's earth-shattering punches. And what's more, not just enduring them, but standing up and pushing forward undeterred. When you consider that Whitebeard's name resonates as one of the mightiest pirates ever to sail the seas, it begs the question, just how unfathomable is Akainu's true power? Number 29. Have you ever pondered the thin line between unwavering principles and the callings of one's conscience? Within the Marines, a profound divide brews. Absolute justice versus moral justice. Imagine Akainu with his ironclad devotion to the law standing on one side. Contrast that with figures like Aokiji and Smoker, who often dance to the beat of their own moral drum. Dive deeper, and you'll find a captivating dance of ideologies that shapes the very fabric of the Marines. Who's right, and where would you stand? Number 28. Buster Call is reserved for a chosen few. This clandestine military order unleashes 10 formidable battleships, commanded by none other than 5 elite vice admirals, all zeroing in on a single target. Number 27. The massive gates of justice controlled by the Marines connect the Marine bases, impel down Annie's lobby, allowing for quick travel. Number 26. The mysterious scientist Dr. Vegapunk works for the Marines and has developed many technologies for them, including the Pacifista Project. Number 25. While many Marine ranks are known, some of the higher ranks include Commodore, Rear Admiral, Vice Admiral, Admiral, and Fleet Admiral. Number 24. The Marines, alongside the 7 warlords of the sea and the 4 emperors, form the 3 great powers. Number 23. The main Marine base was Marineford, but after the war against Whitebeard, the main base was shifted to the New World and is called New Marineford. Number 22. Former Fleet Admiral Sengoku has a pet goat that is often seen with him during his tenure. Isn't it cute to watch a man with such prowess pet a goat? One Piece fans think that Sengoku's pet isn't an ordinary goat, and that there's something special about it. Maybe it's eaten some kind of devil fruit. The fandom thinks that a man like Sengoku won't keep a pet goat for no reason. Number 21. The Marines' caps with the Justice kanji was first worn by Garp and Suru when they were younger. It became a standard after that, and now every young Marine is motivated by the hat. Number 20. Rokushiki is a 6'4" martial art that many CP9 members use. The former Marines Benz and Z know the art of Rokushiki, but the most commonly used technique amongst Marines is Soru. Number 19. Some high-ranking Marines like Admiral Fujitora are aware of the world government's questionable actions, dirty secrets, and atrocities, but continue to serve, albeit with personal reservations. Number 18. Different Marine officers have different interpretations of justice, as seen in their backstories and actions. Aokiji's lazy justice and Akainu's absolute justice are just a couple of examples. Number 17. Aokiji's real name. Every admiral in the Marines goes by a code name based on a color and an animal. Aokiji's real name is Kuzan. Number 16. Vice Admiral Monkey D. Garp, Luffy's grandfather, has been offered the position of Admiral and probably even Fleet Admiral multiple times, but has refused it. The real reason he denied becoming an Admiral is because he doesn't want to be connected to the Celestial Dragons. An Admiral has to become a Celestial Dragon's aide whenever they are in a bad situation. Garp despises them and wishes to be away from such scenarios. Number 15. Marines love to eat a lot of curry. The dishes vary from ship to ship, with chefs adding their unique touch. They even try curry from local restaurants when they can. But why is every Marine obsessed with curry? It all started during the Meiji era, when the Japanese Navy survived mainly on sticky rice, leading to nutritional disorders. England introduced curry to the Japanese Navy, sparking a food revolution. Number 14. Monkey D. Garp was always a heavy smoker, seen smoking big cigars at the start of the anime. However, later, Garp wasn't seen smoking anymore, suggesting he managed to quit his bad smoking habit. Number 13. There's a spin-off manga about the Marines titled One Piece Kobayama Who Looks Like Kobe, 2 Piece in a Pod. The protagonist is Kobayama, a middle schooler resembling Kobe. We also meet Sumoshige, a high schooler reminiscent of Smoker. Kobayama's romantic interest father is a Kaishi Papa, mirroring Akainu, making it challenging for Kobe to pursue her in this alternate reality. Number 12. Tashigi is a Marine who resembles Koina, Zoro's late childhood friend. This is why Zoro feels awkward and agitated in her presence. Zoro had a deep relationship with Koina. As a child, he could never defeat her. Following her passing, Zoro vowed to become the greatest swordsman. There's a lot of similarity between the two. For instance, both are named after flightless birds, and like Koina, Tashigi aims to become a great swordsman. Number 11. The tale of Momotaro is renowned in Japan. It describes a boy who emerged from a peach and battled fearsome ogres. Many Marines have names derived from this story. On his journey, Momotaro befriends a pheasant, a dog, and a monkey. Admirals Aokiji, Akainu, and Kizaru's names translate to blue pheasant, red dog, and yellow monkey respectively. Oda has expressed his fondness for the Momotaro legend. Number 10. Pivoting away from pirates, even the Marines fear the admirals and their powers. Ever wonder how the admirals would appear if presented in a feminine light? Eiichiro Oda created female versions of the admirals, a twist fans adored. Number 9. Boa Hancock can make people fall for her due to her captivating beauty and the power of her love fruit. It's believed that Fujitora, being blind, wouldn't be affected by her power since he can't perceive her beauty. While the two haven't interacted in the anime, in One Piece Pirate Warriors 3, Hancock's love fruit has no effect on Admiral Fujitora. Number 8. Smoker is one of the coolest Marines in One Piece, but he fell victim to the 4Kids dub censorship. Due to their strict guidelines for children's content, Smoker's name was changed to Chaser. While they removed his cigars, they retained the smoke emerging from his mouth to explain his ability. A rum drink became power juice, and they also erased the word justice from his jacket. Number 7. Vice Admiral Virgo was a traitor to the Marines, secretly serving as an undercover agent for the Don Quixote pirates. Virgo, a sloppy eater, often had food smeared on his face and clothes. Eiichiro Oda mentioned that Virgo enjoys starting his day with a hamburger, french fries, and a strawberry milkshake. Number 6. The Marines aren't any better than the pirates. They've killed countless innocents over the years, often covering up their actions. Sometimes they even forcibly recruit children, as with Mother Carmel. Their defense and tolerance of the slavery perpetrated by the Celestial Dragons are among their worst actions. Furthermore, they've never publicly condemned racism against the fishermen, so viewing them as pure saints of justice is misguided, especially with admirals melting innocent people. Number 5. A dark secret about the Marines is that they murdered a large number of pregnant women over several months. This purge was to find Goldie Roger's pregnant wife. They wanted to prevent the Pirate King's offspring from being born, and this atrocity might have been avoided if Garp had informed the Marines about the pregnant woman's whereabouts. But eventually, the child, Portgas Diaz, was born. Number 4. Desertion during war is seen as cowardice within the Marines, leading to severe punishment or even death. In the Marineford arc, a fleeing Marine encountered Admiral Akainu and was subsequently killed by his molten lava. Akainu is notorious for a reason. His staunch and skewed belief in justice means he won't hesitate to harm his own. During the war between Marines and pirates, Kobe was almost killed by Akainu's lava fist, but thanks to Shank's interference, he postponed the young Marine's death. Number 3. Eiichiro Oda often draws inspiration from the real world. Fans observe that the 3 admirals, Akainu, Kizaru, and Aokiji, seem inspired by legendary Japanese actors Bunta Sugawara, Kuni Tanaka, and Yusuke Matsuda. Oda later confirmed this, expressing his admiration for the legendary movie trio. Number 2. Have you noticed the Marines' unique salute with palms facing inward? Sailors often get their hands dirty with grease and tar from handling ship ropes. Saluting officers with soiled hands would be disrespectful, leading to a unique salute. Number 1. Akainu is known for his bad attitude, and he has a very thin line between good and bad. He once melted an entire boat full of hundreds of innocent civilians and Marines without any hesitation because he thought that Ohara Scholar might be on it.